In the beginning of the drama, we see archery students who are ready for a competition. Meanwhile, we are shown the main female lead, Hwan. She is the best archery student in her college, and her dream is to join the national youth sports team so that she can become a national archer. Well, her last arrow lands right near the center point. So just like every time, she wins this competition today as well. People are also watching this on TV, so they start praising Hwan. Here, we are shown Hwan's father, who runs a noodle restaurant. Because of his happiness, he tells everyone that to celebrate his daughter's victory, everyone will get a 50% discount today. Hearing this, everyone becomes very happy. After that, Hwan comes to her father, and he tells her that he feels very proud of her. Hwan also becomes happy. Then Hwan's father makes special noodles for her, which are her favorite. At the same time, he also gives her some advice. He says that achieving success is a good thing, but now she is growing up, so she should also get a boyfriend. That way, after him, there will be someone who can take care of her. But Hwan clearly refuses because she thinks love and all these things are useless. She is not even a fan of any idol. She only keeps her full focus on her dream of becoming a national archer. In the next scene, we are shown the main male lead of the drama, whose name is Ming. He used to be a very famous idol for a long time, but because of some reasons, he is no longer as popular as before. That is why people are slowly forgetting him. However, there are still some people who are very big fans of his. Well, Ming's manager calls him and tells him that there is a sponsorship for which he has to go to Jiang University. Ming becomes happy and starts asking if this time they are paying a good amount because of the value of his handsome face. But when the manager tells him that he will only get 2,000 yuan, Ming becomes completely shocked. He says that people cannot do this to him. Meanwhile, we are shown Hwan, who is going to the university. Suddenly, she sees that a flower pot is about to fall on a girl, so she immediately saves that girl by using her fast archery skill. Hwan thinks that she cannot be distracted because of anyone, and neither can she lose focus because of someone else. After that, when she arrives at the bus stop, Ming is also there. He is just fixing his look and thinking that because he is very handsome, the girl standing beside him is looking at him. But that was not true. Hwan did not even know who he was. Then both of them receive a call at the same time, and they answer it. Just then, a car is about to splash water on Hwan, so she opens her umbrella. Because of that, she gets saved, but Ming gets completely wet. Ming becomes very angry, so Hwan apologizes to him and even cleans his face. This moment was quite cute, but Ming is still angry. Then when the bus arrives, both of them get on it. After they leave, Ming's face is shown on a poster, but that poster has already become very old. Well, when both of them are inside the bus, Hwan's bow keeps hitting Ming's face again and again. So he rudely tells her if she cannot stand peacefully without hitting someone's face with that thing. Then Hwan starts apologizing and says that she is not doing it on purpose. But when the bus suddenly breaks, Hwan accidentally tears Ming's shirt. She becomes badly shocked after seeing it because Ming's whole body becomes visible. Because of this, Ming also gets angry and asks if she is crazy. Hwan apologizes again and says that she did not do it intentionally. Then Ming gets off the bus and says that she should never show herself to him again. After hearing this, Hwan says that she does not even know who he was, and he talked as if she was dying to see him. In the next scene, we see a swimmer who is excited because the famous idol Ming is going to visit their swimming center. Just then, a girl named Linji comes there. She is a huge fan of Ming, so she keeps requesting that swimmer to please let her meet Ming because she is his biggest fan. But the swimmer, whose name is Leheo, clearly refuses. He tells her that students from other departments are not allowed to enter here. Meanwhile, we see Ming arriving near his manager. The manager becomes shocked and asks who made him look like this and whether he got into a fight with someone. Ming replies that yes, a crazy dog crossed his path. The manager tells him to forget it and starts explaining how he has to shoot an advertisement for a brand. But Ming is not happy because earlier he used to do advertisements for international brands, while now he is being given these small promotions. The manager tells him that if he keeps working hard, he will become famous again, so he should just continue working hard. Hearing this, Ming becomes very angry because this time is already very difficult for him, and even then he is giving his best to become famous again. On the other hand, we are shown Huan's university, Jiang University, where Huan has already arrived. But before anything else, she goes outside the medical clinic to see her crush. The clinic is closed, so she tries to look through the window, but her crush is not there because the doctor has not come today. After that, she starts heading toward her archery center. There she notices many fangirls who are sadly going back because they are not being allowed to enter inside. Huan cannot understand what is happening and wonders which celebrity is coming here because there is such a huge crowd today. By the way, she is already late for the archery center, so she wants to take a shortcut through the swimming center. But the guards stop her and tell her that an idol is coming here for a promotion advertisement, so this area has been closed. Huan requests them many times and says that she only wants to pass through here to reach her archery center and that she does not care about any idol. But even then, the guards refuse to let her go. Then Huan gets an idea. Meanwhile, when Ming finds out that he has to advertise these shorts, which are very short, and on top of that he does not even know how to swim, he becomes angry. Then the manager tells him that he does not have to do anything except show the magic of his sexy body. That is exactly why he got this advertisement. As for swimming, she tells him to stay near the pool and not enter the water because getting this sponsorship was already very difficult. She even lied and told them that he was a swimmer. Then Ming asks what these green and yellow clothes are because they do not match his style. The manager replies that she does not know anything about that, and he simply has to do this advertisement. She also warns him not to create any trouble before leaving. In the next scene, we see the university's archery center where many students are present. Some are doing exercises while others are practicing by shooting arrows at the target point. The coach is also there and watching everyone carefully. But when he notices that Huan, the best student there, has still not arrived even though a match is about to start, he asks Huan's friends Linji and Luna about her. Both of them reply that they do not know anything and that Huan will probably arrive soon. After the teacher leaves, Linji starts telling Luna that her favorite idol Ming is coming to their university today, so she is very happy. But Luna has no interest in these things because she is just like Huan. She only focuses on archery and does not know anything about any idol. But in the next scene, we see Huan running to a place. Her plan is to use this air duct to reach her center because she has a match today. Meanwhile, Ming's biggest fan comes there and keeps requesting to go inside, but the guards are not letting her enter. Because of this, the girl becomes very angry. By the way, her name is Yaming, and she always supports Ming. After that, she leaves from there and secretly enters through a window. You can understand how crazy she is for Ming. She is truly his biggest fan. On the other hand, we are shown the swimming center where everyone is present. Then an announcement is made, and Ming is called out. As soon as he happily comes outside, he starts greeting everyone. But people are not excited after seeing him. These were mostly staff members and media people, not Ming's fans, because the fans were not allowed to enter. Because of this, Ming's confidence starts breaking. He wonders why nobody is happy to see him when earlier everyone used to be so excited after seeing him. However, swimmer Leheo is very happy after seeing Ming because he is also a huge fan of his. So he requests Ming to please give him his jacket later. Hearing this, Ming becomes happy and agrees. After that, he starts showing off his body, which is the reason he was called there. He is shooting an advertisement while showing off his physique, but people start laughing at him and begin gossiping. Ming feels bad once again, and even Leheo feels bad for him, so he asks everyone to stay quiet. Just then, Ming's biggest fan Yaming makes her entry. She loudly starts shouting Ming's name, cheering him up and saying that he is the best. Finally, after seeing his fangirl, Ming becomes happy because Yaming brings energy to the place. She keeps supporting him nonstop, and this makes Ming very happy. Meanwhile, Huan is passing through the air duct. Suddenly, Ming starts hearing strange sounds coming from above, so he cannot understand what is happening. Then he notices Huan. The moment he suddenly sees her peeking out, he becomes so shocked that he gets scared and falls into the pool. After that, he even starts drowning because he does not know how to swim. Seeing this, everyone becomes shocked. So the manager quickly makes an announcement that Ming is showing everyone how to act underwater. Because of this, everyone starts clapping. But when a lot of time passes and Ming still does not come back up, Leheo understands that something is wrong. So he jumps into the water and says that he is coming to save his idol. After reaching him, Leheo first makes a heart shape with his fingers and shows it to Ming. Then he brings Ming back to the surface. Meanwhile, The media people have already understood that Ming is not a sportsman. The company lied and claimed that he was a swimmer, and that is why he was doing this advertisement. In other words, the public was lied to. Because of this, everyone starts moving toward Ming to ask questions. On the other hand, the brand owner becomes angry at the manager and asks if she wanted to blame their brand for Ming's death. He says that he will file a case because she lied to them by saying that this idol was a sportsman. After saying this, he leaves, while the manager becomes extremely worried. Meanwhile, Ming has come out of the water, but he is still unconscious. So Lee Heo says that he has no choice but to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to his idol. Just when he is about to do it, Ming finally regains consciousness and saves himself from Lee Heo's kiss. After that, Lee Heo keeps reminding Ming about his name and tells him not to forget him because he saved his life. But now all the media people are running toward Ming to ask questions, so Lee Heo helps Ming escape from there. On the other hand, the coach is becoming very angry because Hwan has still not arrived. He wonders if she has forgotten how strict he is because he absolutely hates people who come late. Meanwhile, Hwan is quickly making her way through the air duct. At the same time, both of her friends keep telling one lie after another and say that she is just in the washroom and will arrive soon. Then the coach starts the countdown and finally Hwan arrives. She apologizes to the coach, but he still gives her the punishment of practicing for a long time because the match time has already ended. After the coach leaves, her friends ask how she got late on match day when she has never done something like this before. Then Hwan explains that she usually comes through the medical clinic route or through the swimming center, but both routes were closed today. That is why she had to come through the air duct, where some foolish swimmer saw her and fell into the water as if she were a ghost. Hearing this, Linji excitedly asks if she also saw the famous idol Ming. Hwan asks, who is Ming? Then Linji replies that she really knows nothing. Since the match is no longer happening, she says that she is quickly going to see Ming. After Linji leaves, Hwan starts saying that sometimes she feels jealous of Linji because she has many favorite things to enjoy. But Hwan only focuses on archery and does not know anything else. Then Luna explains to her that she is serious about her goals, and that is a very good thing. She tells Hwan that one day she will definitely become a great national archer. Hearing this, Hwan becomes happy. Meanwhile, poor Ming is still running away from the media people. He enters a changing room, but the reporters are ready to break the door just to make breaking news about him. So after seeing an air duct, Ming also climbs inside it. After that, he starts moving through the duct just like Hwan did. Then he notices a path and quickly runs through it, which leads directly to the archery center. On the other hand, Hwan is still practicing late as her punishment. Just when she shoots an arrow, Ming comes running from the other side. The arrow almost hits him, and because of that, Ming gets badly shocked. Then, he looks ahead and sees none other than Hwan. At the same time, Hwan also starts screaming loudly after suddenly seeing Ming standing in front of her wearing only a towel. So far, we saw that Ming barely escaped being hit by the arrow, which left him shocked. At the same time, Hwan was also shocked after seeing Ming in that condition. When she screamed loudly, Ming immediately ran away. But when Hwan looked again, nobody was there anymore. After that, the next day, we see Ming arriving at his agency, but everyone there is ignoring him. They do not even respond to his hello. Meanwhile, a lady is removing his photos from the wall. Ming asks her why she is doing that. She replies that a new young idol is going to join soon, and he might take Ming's place. Hearing this, Ming says that such a thing can never happen. He tells her to look carefully at the photo because nobody on earth is more handsome than him. Meanwhile, his manager also arrives. Ming asks her what exactly is going on. Then she explains that everything happening now is the result of the controversy he created for the company. Ming asks what mistake he made. The manager replies that the world now thinks their company forces idols to work and even puts their lives at risk. She says that she was only trying to get work for him. Then Ming asks what will happen now and how everything can be fixed. The manager tells him that first he needs to improve his image. She says that he should go to Jiang University, learn sports, and become a perfect idol at a very high level so that people can become his fans again. She also tells him that he cannot do much in swimming, so he should join archery classes instead. Ming becomes completely shocked after hearing all this. He says that he does not want to go to any university because he cannot live like a normal student. But the manager clearly tells him that if he refuses, he will be removed from the company. She says that he must do this to improve both the company's image and his own image. Ming quietly steps aside because now he has no choice but to do all this. Then the manager gives him a bag. Inside it, she has already arranged a sports uniform and other things for him. Because of this, Ming becomes a little emotional and starts thanking her. Even though the manager keeps scolding him, she is also the one who takes care of him the most. That is why she is trying her best to make Ming a famous idol again. Meanwhile, we are shown Jiang University. The coach tells everyone that a new student is going to join them today, so everyone should welcome that student. But instead of the new student, a delivery man arrives. He says that this order is for Ming's wife. Hearing this, everyone starts laughing. Then the coach angrily asks which girl changed her real name to Ming's wife. By the way, that girl is none other than Linji. She tries not to reveal it, but when the delivery man makes a call, everyone finds out that it is actually Linji. Because of this, the coach scolds her a lot. He tells her that she never focuses properly on archery and always wastes her mind on useless things. He reminds her that focus is very important in archery. He also says that she should stay away from junk food because those things are not good for an athlete. However, right after saying that, the coach tells the delivery man to leave the food in his office so that he can eat it himself. In the next scene, we are shown the cafeteria, which is very crowded. Ming is sitting there wearing sunglasses so that nobody can recognize him. After all, he is the new archery student. Just then, Juan arrives there with Luna. She is very tired after practicing and accidentally sits in Ming's seat. While Luna is asking about yesterday and wants to know who that towel-wearing guy was that came into their archery center, Ming overhears everything and realizes that they are talking about him. At the same time, after seeing Juan, Ming becomes surprised. He thinks that this is the same girl who keeps appearing near him like a magnet. Then Juan notices that Ming is staring at them. She says that maybe he is some kind of psycho because he is sitting in the cafeteria wearing sunglasses. Hearing this, Ming becomes annoyed and thinks that she is the one sitting near him, yet she is calling him a psycho. Because of his anger, he accidentally spills a soft drink, and it falls directly on Juan. Because of this, Juan becomes even more annoyed and asks what his problem is. Then Ming removes his sunglasses and politely starts apologizing. The moment Juan sees him, she recognizes him. She says, "Oh, it's you. You're the same guy who came to bother me yesterday when I was alone. What a pervert." Everyone sitting in the cafeteria starts listening to their conversation. They also recognize Ming and begin recording videos of him. Meanwhile, Ming becomes nervous and keeps saying that it is not what she thinks. Before Juan can tell everyone that this guy came near her while being almost naked, Ming quickly covers her mouth with his hand. Then he tells her that if his image gets ruined, their archery center will also suffer because he is now part of the archery team. At first, Juan does not believe him, but when Luna and Linji see Ming's archery uniform, both of them become completely shocked. After that, they immediately become quiet. In the next scene, we see the coach introducing Ming to everyone. However, Ming joins using his real name instead of his idol name so that he can lie to his fangirls and say that he is not the superstar Ming. But his fangirls recognize him anyway. Everyone becomes extremely happy that Ming is now part of their team, especially Linji, who almost loses her mind. She wonders if she is dreaming and keeps thinking that someone should tell her whether this is a dream or reality because her idol is standing right in front of her. Ming greets everyone. After that, the coach sends all the students away and introduces Ming to Juan. He tells Ming that Juan is the captain and the most brilliant student on their team. The coach says that from now on, Juan will pay special attention to Ming's training because he is a star. He even admits that he is also Ming's fan. Ming quickly says that there is no need to give him special treatment, but the coach refuses to listen. After all, if Ming learns archery from their team, it will also benefit the team because they can proudly say that they trained a star. Then Ming looks at Juan and says, "See, little master, I was telling the truth. From now on, I am also part of your archery team." Juan immediately replies, "Excuse me, I may be younger than you in age, but my archery talent is far greater than yours. So you will not call me little master. You will only call me master." She also tells him that he must follow all of her rules. Whatever she asks him to do here, he will have to do it. She warns him that if he shows any attitude, she might become very strict and rude with him. Ming quickly replies, No. Whatever I do it with all my heart. Just don't take revenge on me." After that, Juan takes Ming to the running ground and tells him to start running. Ming asks, "At least tell me one thing. How long do I have to keep keep running. Juan replies that he has to keep running until she tells him to stop. Ming becomes shocked, but he still starts running because he thinks that he is very strong. Meanwhile, we are also shown Ming's biggest fan, Yuming. She becomes completely shocked after seeing Ming in Jiang University. In surprise, she starts saying that maybe this is a dream because Ming is actually in her university. After that, she becomes even more excited and says that God must want her to make her favorite idol her boyfriend. That is why Ming has been sent here. Then she keeps looking at Ming again and becomes more excited. She keeps saying how handsome he is. Meanwhile, the scene shifts and we are shown Li Heo. He comes to Linji and asks if the news is true that superstar Ming has joined their team. Linji replies that it is true and asks what happened. Then Li Heo starts requesting her to let him meet Ming because now she will become Ming's friend as well. But Linji reminds him that when she came to the swimming center, he did not even allow her to see Ming. Now he wants her to introduce him to Ming. Then Li Heo starts tempting her with face products and says that he will bring her something every day if she agrees. After requesting her again and again, Linji finally agrees. She tells him that after Ming finishes his running training, she will meet him first and then introduce Li Heo to him as well. But she also reminds him not to forget bringing those things for her. Meanwhile, we are shown that Ming becomes so tired while running that he falls unconscious right there. Juan quickly comes to him. At first, she becomes very worried and wonders what happened to him because only 15 minutes have passed since he started running. But when she notices that he is only pretending to be unconscious, she says that if he is not going to get up, then she will have to drag this weak person away. After that, she drags Ming all the way to the medical clinic. Even there, Ming continues his acting and keeps pretending to be unconscious. By the way, Dr. Shu is Juan's crush. That is why Juan talks to him very sweetly and happily explains everything that happened to Ming. Then Dr. Shu asks why she looks so happy while talking about Ming being unconscious. Juan quickly replies that she is always happy. Dr. Shu checks Ming and says that he is completely fine and only tired. But he is surprised that Ming still has not woken up. Then Juan pinches Ming very hard, causing him to scream and jump up immediately. Juan happily says that he became completely fine after Dr. Shu checked him. That is why she always says that Dr. Shu is the best. Meanwhile, Ming is becoming very angry at Juan. After that, Juan tells the doctor that she wants to talk to him alone, and both of them move to the side. Meanwhile, Ming keeps watching them. Actually, Juan is asking Dr. Shu for some vitamin capsules. She also tells him not to give too many because she will come every day to get them from him and will also get the chance to say hello to him. Dr. Shu agrees. Then Ming asks Juan whether he is the patient or she is. He also asks if she is trying to flirt with the doctor. Juan immediately tells him to be quiet and stop talking nonsense. Then Ming makes a face and lies down for some rest. In the next scene, we see Ming cleaning the seats of the archery center because Juan told him to do it. Ming's back starts hurting because he is not used to doing such work. Meanwhile, Linji keeps looking at Ming and becomes happy again and again. Ming angrily starts shouting at Juan. He says that she is very cruel because first she made him run under the hot sun and now she is making him clean like a servant. He is sure that she is taking revenge on him, but Juan replies that everyone works like this there. She also says that his stamina is very poor, which is why he cannot do anything. According to her, he only knows how to throw tantrum. Just then, Linji sees an opportunity and comes to Ming. She tells him that she is a huge fan and has followed him from the beginning. Hearing this, Ming becomes happy. However, he pretends that he is not the handsome, cute, smart superstar Ming and only looks like him. But Linji does not believe that. She says that she can even recognize his shadow because she is his true fan. Then she starts showing him all the information she has collected about him. She says that she knows everything about him and knows what he did at every point in his career. Meanwhile, Juan and Luna are listening to all this. They wonder how girls can be so crazy about idols when they are only good-looking, while athletes are much stronger than them. On the other hand, Ming is enjoying all the praise. He is feeling happy seeing how girls stay crazy about him and love him so much. Meanwhile, Linji keeps talking non-stop about Ming. She even tells him that she has a huge collection of his photos and even has a bathroom photo of him. Hearing this, Ming quickly snatches that embarrassing photo away and asks where she got it from. After that, Ming finally agrees to give Linji his autograph, which is exactly what she wanted. But he asks her not to leak any of his bad photos and not to tell anyone that he is the real Ming because he wants to live peacefully there. Linji promises that she will keep his secret until her last breath. Then she happily leaves from there. Meanwhile, Juan and Luna are still talking when suddenly they hear the sound of something breaking. Ming has accidentally broken Juan's trophy. The moment Juan sees it, she becomes completely shocked and asks how he could do something like that. Ming explains that he did not do it on purpose, but Juan becomes very angry and starts saying many things. She tells him that he does not know how to do anything and has only come there to trouble the athlete. Then Ming replies that she is saying all this just because of one trophy. He says that he can pay for it. Hearing this, Juan becomes even more shocked. She asks if he really thinks money can replace it. She explains that she won that trophy through hard work and endless practice. She even had an ankle injury on the day of the competition, yet she still won it. Then she asks how he can think that simply paying for it will fix everything. Meanwhile, Yuming arrives there with Linji to meet her idol. Yuming is very excited after seeing Ming and keeps trying to talk to him. But when both girls notice that somebody has broken the trophy that Juan won on television, they become completely shocked. Meanwhile, Linji and Yuming also arrive there. Yuming keeps trying to talk to Ming, which makes him uncomfortable. Although Yuming is surprised that her idol caused damage to Juan's trophy, she still takes Ming's side. Then Ming apologizes to Juan and says that he understands how painful it is to lose something that was earned through hard work. But Juan does not accept his apology and leaves from there. Because of this, Ming feels even worse. Later, when Juan is standing alone, Ming approaches her and tries to talk, but Juan tells him to go away. Meanwhile, when Juan is sitting sadly in her room, Luna tells her that her profile is suddenly getting a lot of likes. Juan becomes shocked because her account is not public. Then, when she checks the photos, she remembers that Ming must have taken them earlier. Those photos were uploaded from a professional account, which is why they received so many likes. Juan angrily calls Ming and asks when he will stop troubling her. Ming becomes surprised because he thought she would be happy after seeing so many likes and followers. Just then, Leheo arrives because he somehow managed to get a room in the same place as Ming. Now, both of them are roommates. Ming is not happy about this at all, but when Leheo reminds him that he is the same person who saved his life at the swimming center, Ming finally becomes friends with him. Then Ming shares everything and tells him that he broke a trophy and now wants to fix it. Leheo confidently says that he can easily handle that job. After that, in the next scene, we see the coach admiring the trophies in the archery center like every day. Suddenly, he notices the same trophy that Ming broke. However, it has been glued back together in a very crooked way. The coach immediately shouts and calls everyone over. Then he asks who did this. Meanwhile, Ming remembers how he secretly came there at night with Leheo, and Leheo repaired the trophy using glue. But now the coach has already discovered everything because the trophy was fixed very badly. At the same time, Juan starts feeling that all of this is her fault because she was the one who told Ming to do the cleaning. Juan steps forward to take the blame. Ming asks why she's protecting him. The coach realizes both are involved. He scolds them publicly, then again privately, and tells Juan he'll forgive her only if she wins the same trophy again. She agrees, having no choice. Ming begins practice, but struggles to hold the bow. Juan corrects his grip. He teases her about flirting. She snaps that he's not her type. His first arrow misses completely. His shoulder hurts, and he begs to go to the hospital. Juan calls him dramatic, but takes him anyway. Along the way, he complains she's cruel and calls her the archery center bully, so she gives in and supports him. At the medical center, Ming teases Juan for fixing her hair for Dr. Shu. She insists Shu is more handsome than Ming. Just then, Shu exits with a girl who's flirting with him. Ming laughs. Juan burns with jealousy. During the checkup, Juan stares at Shu dreamily while Ming makes faces at her. When the checkup ends, Juan invents reasons for Shu to re-examine Ming, kicking him back into his seat. Ming secretly photographs her staring. Shu laughs and calls them a cute couple. Both deny it instantly. She orders an X-ray and tells Juan to rest more. She's touched, which is exactly why she likes him. Meanwhile, Linji brings snacks for Ming. Leheo appears shirtless and eats them all himself. Linji throws the rest at him and storms off. Leheo laughs, clearly fond of her. On the way back with the X-ray report, Juan anxiously watches for the bus, eager to see Shu again. Ming teases her. She mocks his weakness, and he retaliates by forcing her onto the wrong bus. At first, Juan finds the scenery strange, then relaxes and admits she rarely enjoys nature. Ming quietly enjoys seeing her happy. Something is shifting inside him. They both fall asleep. When they wake, Juan realizes how far they've gone and explodes at Ming. He laughs and asks if she's only upset about missing her crush. Suddenly, the bus lights flicker. They freeze in fear. Then a hand appears. It's just the driver, announcing a breakdown. Juan relaxes. Ming was still hiding his face. She pushes him away. He insists he was protecting her, not scared. After repairs they continue. Juan notices Ming calmly scrolling his phone and announces their stop. He steps off without looking, then hears a strange sound and sees a haunted house. He spins around, but Juan has already signaled the driver to close the doors. Ming begs. She tells him it's his punishment for messing with her. The bus leaves with Ming screaming behind it. Next morning, students run their drills. Everyone asks where Ming is. Then he appears in sunglasses. The coach scolds him for being late and dramatic. When Ming removes them, dark circles reveal he ran back all night in terror. Even Juan is surprised. He says nothing against her. During training, Ming still can't hit the target. Juan secretly shoots into the 7th circle herself and tells him to admire his great shot. He immediately becomes full of himself. Then Juan's friends rush in. Jiang is back from an international swimming competition. Juan runs to meet him joyfully. Ming watches, confused and irritated by all the attention Jiang receives. Juan introduces them, but Ming's attitude annoys her. Jiang presents Juan an autographed arrow from her favorite idol. She's overwhelmed with happiness and won't let Ming near it. He picks it up anyway, plays with it, and fires it before she can stop him. The arrow shoots through the group and nearly hits Jiang. Everyone is horrified. Ming is shaken. He nearly caused a death by accident. The coach arrives furious. Jiang defends Ming and asks people not to be too hard on him, then asks the coach to keep it quiet so the coach doesn't lose his job. The coach agrees. Ming apologizes to Juan. She refuses to hear it. His manager also scolds him severely and warns him he'll be dropped if there's one more complaint. He promises to behave. Back in his room, Leheo tells Ming about tomorrow's barbecue, hosted by Jiang. Ming immediately asks if Juan will be there. Leheo apologetically says he wasn't invited. Ming is stunned that even Juan, who spends all day with him, didn't invite him. Next day, Juan and Luna arrive at the barbecue. They wait for Leheo, who is supposed to bring meat. But Leheo is standing somewhere crying. He passed Linji waiting for a boy and thought she was on a date. He calls Jiang, says he's unwell, and sends someone else with the supplies. Then he goes to Linji with his face covered. She lights up. Superstar Ming, you came. Leheo realizes she was waiting for Ming and quietly plays along. At the party, Ming arrives carrying the meat. Juan tells him to drop it and leave. Jiang stops him and invites him to stay. Ming happily agrees. Meanwhile, fake Ming stays silent. Linji assumes his throat is sore and talks about being his fan for years. Leheo listens, jealous. At the grill, Ming notices Jiang giving Juan too much attention. He offers her a skewer. She hands it to Jiang. Furious, Ming loads the next one with spice, expecting she'll give it away. She eats it herself. Her mouth burns badly. Jiang rushes her juice. She glares at Ming. He feels genuinely guilty. Meanwhile, Linji finally hears Leheo's voice clearly and realizes the truth. She hits him repeatedly, then cries, accusing him of mocking her feeling. Then Ming spots a snake near Juan and grabs it to protect her. It bites him instead. He faints. When he wakes, he announces he'll only go to the hospital if Juan comes. She's forced to leave Zhang's party. On the walk back, Ming is quietly glowing. All he wanted was for her to stay beside him. This is the beginning of love. Back at the dorm, Ming and Leheo lie side by side, both miserable, comparing their terrible evening. Next day, a sports competition is announced for tomorrow. One rule: no outside snack. Ming nervously checks his bag, full of food he secretly brought for Juan, including milk because she works too hard. Linji spots everything and begs for some. He refuses. The coach arrives and scolds them both. Luna tells Juan this is his daily routine and wonders when he'll ever improve. Elsewhere, Yuming confronts Jiang for not inviting her to the barbecue. She missed meeting Ming. They end up standing very close, unable to stop staring at each other. Leheo arrives, calls it a romantic movie scene, and leaves laughing. Yuming chases him furiously. That night, Juan practices late. The coach visits, motivates her, and shoots an arrow himself, impressively close to the target. As he leaves, he's clearly hiding back pain. He tells Juan not to worry. It's an old problem. Unable to sleep from nerves, Juan receives a voice message from Ming wishing her luck. She thanks him. He asks why she's still awake. She says she's nervous, so he sings her a song. His voice is beautiful and his eyes are full of feeling. Juan slowly relaxes and falls asleep. Leheo suffers through all of it. Competition day arrives. Everything begins well. Ming appears slightly late. Then something goes wrong for Juan. She cannot aim. Time runs out. She shoots nothing. Poor score announced. The coach scolds her and leaves leaves furious. Ming moves toward her, but Linji and Luna reach her first. Huan stares blankly at her bow. Ming quietly realizes it's damaged. The coach later calls Huan in and encourages her for tomorrow's second round. She says nothing about the bow, even though it broke because of the coach the night before. When her friends discover the damage, they take it to an old repairman. He says it's beyond fixing and a new one will take 2 days. The second round is tomorrow. Luna tells Jiang, who promises he'll find a solution. That night, Ming searches online. 3 days for delivery. He decides immediately he'll give Huan his own bow. He tells Li Heo they're going to the girls' dormitory. Li Heo is horrified. They climb in through a window in the dark. The dormitory supervisor suddenly appears and starts shouting. Ming tells Li Heo to find Huan's room and deliver the bow while he distracts the supervisor. Li Heo slips away into the dark corridor, searching for her room, and finds somewhere to hide. In the next scene, Li Heo also arrived there at the same time. Both of them were shocked to see each other. Outside, 2 girls asked if someone was inside and if there was a boy. Linji said no, only she was there. So both girls left. Linji then asked Li Heo the reason for coming there, because she felt that maybe he had come because of her. That is why he had waited for her at the restaurant that day too. But when Li Heo told her that he had come for Huan and asked her to please give Huan this item, Linji got upset. She felt that Li Heo was interested in Huan and not in her, so she made a face and left. Meanwhile, poor Ming was still running to save his life. He could find no place to hide, so he jumped inside a dustbin. The girls chasing Ming thought that maybe he was hiding inside that dustbin, but the other girl said that nobody could be that stupid to hide in a dustbin, and they were not going to dirty their hands by touching it. He must have gone the other way, so both girls left. Poor Ming was already in a very bad condition inside. Just then he heard Huan's voice and found out that Huan was outside with Jiang, because she had taken permission to go out at that time. Jiang gave her a bow which he had brought from a friend at another university, only for Huan. So Huan thanked Jiang from her heart. He said that she was his most special friend, so he could easily do this much for her, and she should have told him first instead of worrying. Huan kept getting happier and happier, but Ming, who could not see the bow, only saw these two together and got very upset. He thought that he was sitting inside a dustbin for her, and here she was hanging out with Jiang, so he became very jealous. Then the scene cuts and shows that when Huan was in her room, Linji came there in anger and gave Huan the item that Li Heo had sent. She said that Li Heo gave this for you, and then started crying in anger. Luna asked her what happened, but she did not tell anyone anything because she was just jealous about why Li Heo gave something to Huan. Meanwhile, when Huan checked the item, there were only snacks inside because the polythene bag had been exchanged by mistake. Then Ming messaged Huan asking if she received the item. She said yes and then went to sleep. So Ming, whose shoulders were hurting from sitting in the dustbin for so long, said that it was strange that Huan did not even thank him, even though he had risked his life to bring her that bow. Next day, in the morning, we are shown that Huan was finally ready for the competition. Everyone was praying that she would do her best, and so it happened. Huan shot the arrow very well and won the competition. Everyone became very happy and started praising Huan. Ming was also very happy for Huan, but when his turn came for the competition, the coach treated it only like a test because Ming's manager had asked them to do this so that Ming would not be insulted in front of anyone. And then something like that happened too. Ming, showing full swag, shot a very bad arrow. So the coach started laughing loudly and then scolded Ming strongly that in so many days he had not learned even a little bit, and all he ever did was show off his style. But Huan stepped in and saved Ming by saying that actually she had not properly trained Ming because she was busy preparing for her own competition. So the coach scolded both of them a little and left. Ming thanked Huan and asked if she wanted to thank him for something. Huan asked what for, since he had failed the test. So Ming told her that he did not have his bow because he had given it to someone. He asked if she remembered anything now. Then Huan started scolding Ming very strongly that how could he give his bow to someone else, and that he had no sense at all. Then she left. Ming was shocked and wondered what that was all about. In the next scene, Ming thought that maybe if he gave Huan a lunch spread, she would praise him and thank him. So he made a special arrangement in the cafeteria. He had already ordered the food, but told the cafeteria lady to please bring it only when he gave her a signal and not before. He also said he would pay her double for this. The lady left saying that the love affairs of these young students never end. Well, Juan came and asked what all this was and why he had called her. He said sit down. He had done all this for her. Then he said he would now show her his swag and started snapping his fingers again and again to call the lady. But she did not come. Finally, she came and said many bad things to Ming and left saying do not bother her again. So Ming sat there quietly. He was about to ask Juan about the bow so that Juan would praise him. But just then Jiang arrived and said, oh, so you two are sitting here. Ming got very angry at Jiang and said, why do you always roam around everywhere? Do you not practice swimming at all? Jiang was shocked by this and Juan scolded Ming for the way he spoke. But Ming was just angry. Then Jiang said sorry if he had disturbed them both. He had only come to congratulate Juan on her win. Juan said yes, all of this was possible only because of him. Then Ming said, wait a minute, what do you mean it happened because of Jiang? The credit should go to me. On the other hand, Juan said that Jiang had brought her the bow. That is why she was able to win the competition. Hearing this, Ming asked in surprise what she was talking about, that she had won the competition because of him and not because of Jiang. Then Juan asked why he was behaving so weird today. Ming understood that it was now useless to say anything since the credit had already gone to Jiang. So without saying a word, he left in anger. After that, the scene cuts and shows that Juan was getting ready to meet Dr. Shu, but she could not walk properly, so everyone was laughing at her. When she was about to fall, her friends came and saved her. Juan told them that today she was finally going to confess her feelings to her crush Dr. Shu and would also ask him out for dinner. So her friends wished her good luck. Then we see that when Juan arrived at the medical center, it was very crowded. Dr. Shu saw Juan and said that she was looking good and that he would go to dinner with her that night and talk there. Hearing this, Juan was shocked that Dr. Shu himself was saying this, asking her to dinner so that he could confess his feelings to her. So she happily left. Meanwhile, Ming was in class and the teacher was taking attendance. Since Juan was not there and the teacher kept calling her name, Ming happily said present in Juan's voice. At the same time, Juan also arrived there. The teacher was shocked about who had done this, trying to save a friend by giving attendance themselves. Ming started looking here and there so the teacher would not suspect him. But the teacher came to Ming and scolded him for this act, after which the teacher threw both of them out of class. So Juan got angry at Ming that he should not have done this. Ming said, are you crazy? He had done this for her and here she was scolding him. But when Juan mentioned in the conversation that she was going on a date with her crush that evening, Ming got upset and after Juan left said, oh, so that is why she was so dressed up today. She was looking very bad. Well, the scene cuts and shows that Ming was worried about why Juan was going on a date with Dr. Shu. What was so special about that doctor that she did not like him but liked that doctor when that doctor flirted with everyone? Then we are shown that Ming made a plan with Li Heo to stop Juan from going on a date with Dr. Shu. So Li Heo called Dr. Shu to the swimming center. The actual plan was to keep Dr. Shu busy there for a long time. So when he was about to push Dr. Shu into the water, he himself fell in instead. Dr. Shu got worried. Now when Li Heo was outside, he started acting unconscious. So Dr. Shu was about to call an ambulance, but then Li Heo got up and said no, do not call an ambulance. Dr. Shu got angry and said, oh, so you were doing this on purpose. In the next scene, Dr. Shu said he would complain to the principal. Li Heo got worried, and now since he had to stop the doctor somehow, he grabbed Dr. Shu and fell into the water, because of which both of them got wet. Well, the scene cut, and we were shown Juan in Dr. Shu's office, where she noticed a girl and thought that maybe she was one of Dr. Shu's patients. But when Dr. Shu came back soaking wet, and that girl was getting worried for Dr. Shu, Juan understood that this was Dr. Shu's girlfriend. Then Dr. Shu also told Juan after seeing her that this was his girlfriend. But how did she end up here and did she need vitamin capsules again? So Juan stood there in shock and the only question in her mind was that if he had a girlfriend then why did he ask her to dinner? Then she remembered that when she had come in the morning, that girl was also behind her, and Dr. Shu had asked that girl to dinner, but she thought he was saying it to her. So Juan's heart broke even more, so much that tears came to her eyes. Dr. Shu and his girlfriend could not understand anything, but just then Ming came and handled the situation by saying that Juan was his girlfriend, and she had been upset with him, so she had come here, but now he had come to make up with her and take care of her. Dr. Shu got happy and congratulated Juan on being in a relationship. Then both of them left. Outside too, Juan was very upset, saying she was so stupid to like a trainee doctor for so long and never tell him her feeling, and now he was dating someone else. After that, Ming carried Juan on his back and brought her to a very nice luxury restaurant for dinner, so that Juan's dream of a dinner date would not be ruined. He said forget about that doctor, because the one sitting in front of her now was even more handsome than Dr. Shu. Juan started smiling and asked if he had ever liked someone. Ming said yes, he had liked a girl in junior school, but then she left school and he forgot about her. Juan said that then she would also forget Dr. Shu one day. Then she started thanking Ming for being with her at such a time and for being so caring. Ming got very happy and said, see, he was such a good person, and she always misunderstood him. Then both enjoyed their dinner, but we were shown that someone was secretly clicking photos of both of them. She then told her friends that she would have to go home to manage the restaurant, because of which she would also not be able to come to the university archery competition. Both friends got sad. In between this, Linji also told Juan about her mistake that superstar Ming had secretly come at night to bring her the bao, but it had accidentally been exchanged with her own polythene bag. Juan was shocked because she had no idea about this, so she remembered that this was why Ming had been behaving so weird with her. But Juan felt good that Ming cared so much for her that he had secretly come to the dorm at night for her. Next day, we see that when Juan told the coach that she would not be able to come to the competition, the coach got very angry at first. Then the coach told Juan to go and take care of herself and her dad. Well, when Juan did not come to university for 2 days, Ming met Jiang and asked him everything. Jiang told him about Juan's father's health and also gave him Juan's address. Ming asked him how he always had such news about her. Jiang said it was because he was her neighbor. Then when Ming left, he accidentally bumped into Leheo, because of which Leheo got hurt. Well, in the next scene we see that Juan was managing the restaurant and was very happy seeing Luna win at the competition. Just then Luna won, so Juan became even happier. After that, Ming also arrived there to help Juan. Actually, now Ming had started liking Juan and was sure about his feelings, so he could not stay away from her. And since Juan had found out that Ming had gone through so much trouble to bring her the bao, she had also started taking a little interest in Ming. Juan's stepmother, who was managing the kitchen, said that your friend is a very good person who came here to help you. Give him this apron, otherwise his clothes will get dirty. Juan agreed. And when she came close to Ming and said do not move and then put the apron on him herself, Ming got very nervous and surprised. His heartbeat started getting faster seeing Juan so close to him, so he said to her afterwards that he was feeling very hot. Just then a little girl came there who was a fan of Ming and started saying that she listened to all his songs. Ming got very happy and gave the girl a candy. Juan was watching Ming very lovingly. Then days pass like this, and we see how lovingly Ming talked with children. On the other hand, we see that Juan's father came back from the hospital, but got very angry seeing a news item in a magazine that his daughter's photo was published with an idol, saying that both of them were secretly dating. And a lot of bad things were also written about Ming, that he was betraying his fans. So the father got angry that his daughter was dating someone about whom so many bad things were written in the magazine. Actually, the photo was from when Ming had gone to the restaurant with Juan, and an anti-fan of Ming had printed a lot of bad things, like Ming had betrayed his fans by being in a secret relationship. So Juan's stepmother explained that this boy was not bad. She had met him when he had come here, so please calm down. Meanwhile, Juan was also upset by this news. While her friends were teasing her that she was very clever, she had gone from hating Ming to making him her boyfriend, but was hiding it from them. She said no. Nothing like that was going on. Then in the next scene we see the coach who talked to Juan about this controversy and suggested that she should not get too involved with Ming because Ming's fangirls could hurt her. Then the coach started crying and said that, well, now you have grown up. One day you will get married, and then as a father figure I will miss you a lot because you were like my daughter to me. Then Juan calmed him down saying do not worry too much because she was not going anywhere right now. On the other hand, when Leheo was running with Linji, both of them started bothering each other as always. Then Linji accidentally fell on Leheo, because of which both of them accidentally kissed. Linji felt very awkward and ran away, while Leheo was very happy. And when he was happily coming back to his dorm, Ming stopped him. Ming had his face hidden and told him that it was him, that there was a controversy going on about him right now, so he was hiding from everyone. Then he sat with Leheo and planned how to catch that stalker who had published photos of him with Juan with so many bad things written, because the things written about Ming betraying his fans were making his image even worse, while he had come here to fix his image. Then when he met Juan at night in a teddy bear costume to talk about this, he was apologizing that because of him she was also facing problems, and that he could not see her in trouble people at all and could not bear anyone bullying her. Hwan liked all these things that Ming said. Just then they spotted the girl there who had been clicking their photos because she was still clicking photos at that moment. So both of them started chasing the girl. And when Ming caught the girl, Leheo and Jiang thought some boy was harassing a girl, so both started beating Ming. When the girl ran away and Hwan came and told them that this was Ming, only then did both of them let Ming go. Poor Ming was already in a very bad condition. Then Ming told both of them the whole story. The girl had also edited photos of Ming with Luna and was publishing photos of everyone else too and causing trouble, as if Ming had something going on with everyone. So all of them together decided that they had to catch this girl. Then they set up a trap where Ming acted like he was kissing Hwan. That girl got excited and was clicking photos, but then she fell off the tree. All of them came to that girl and caught her. Meanwhile, for a moment Hwan was surprised by Ming's fake kiss. Then she also came to that girl. Now these people told that girl many things about how she was ruining people's images just to make spicy news. Then one by one everyone told the girl off. So she apologized to all of them and promised she would not do anything like this again. Because Leheo had recorded that girl's words so that if she published anything wrong again, they would all report her. In the next scene, we are shown that when Ming met Hwan's dad this time, he was happy because this time the magazine had a lot of good things written about Ming, which that same girl had written. So everyone got happy. Hwan's father and stepmother were already thinking of Ming as Hwan's boyfriend, which Hwan kept denying, saying no, it was nothing like that. But they did not listen to her. Then Hwan and Ming also did not deny it much, because they had started liking each other. Well, in the next scene we see that a few days later Ming's archery test happened again, which he cleared very well this time. Hwan got very happy that Ming had finally learned archery. The coach also praised Ming, which made him very happy. So the manager came with all the media people and told everyone this news that now Ming was also a perfect sports student like all other idols. So because of this Ming's image had become good, but Ming was sad that now he would have to leave. So he took his certificate sadly. After that, in the next scene, when Leheo was walking with Linji, he broke the water pipe and confessed his feelings to Linji in a very unique style. Hearing this, she got very happy because she herself also liked Leheo and had been waiting for this day for when Leheo would propose to her. So she ran and hugged Leheo. And in this way their love also became successful. Well, at night we see that Ming was spending time with his friends, where everyone was saying that they would miss Ming a lot. But when Ming came to Hwan, she was crying because she did not want Ming to go away from her at all. So when Ming confessed his feeling, Hwan also shared her feeling. And in this way, these two also got into a relationship. Ming also gave Hwan a wish coin, which meant that, even after becoming successful, if both of them kept this coin safe with them, meaning they would not leave each other, then later they would get married. Well, in the next scene we see Ming's mini comeback concert where everyone came to support him. Ming also gave a very good performance, and at the last he specially sang a song for Hwan to tell the world that he now had a girlfriend, and he was officially informing everyone about her. Well, doing this was quite risky for Ming because the result could have been negative too. But everything turned out well, meaning another big company gave him their offer, and the song that Ming sang also became a super hit. So finally Ming made his comeback with a girlfriend. After that we are shown a scene from one whole year later where Hwan was coming back from her international trip. On the way she was listening to the news about how Ming's album was the biggest hit album of this year. Then when she came outside, children came and gave her flowers. Then she saw Ming, who was waiting for Hwan. Both of them were very happy meeting each other, and then showed each other their wish coins, which they still had with them. This meant that now these two would always be together and would get married after some time. Both of them were very happy about this. And finally, this drama ended right here with this happy ending scene.